5:20 a.m. Woke up about half an hour ago. Doing the old Japanese studying. And one kanji study. And have my coffee. It's early. There we have lunch and dinner. Chicken breasts. There's some wakame and some hijiki seaweed in there. And there's barley in the bottom. I'll show you when it's all done and cooked. It's gonna be pretty good. So welcome to my channel. Welcome to my journey. I just turned 50 2 weeks ago, and I'm making this kind of documentary to show you what it's like as somebody who is middle-aged learning calisthenics. So I'm actually a certified personal trainer. I have experience in the gym. I'm a certified yoga instructor as well, but I have not ever taught an actual class. So I have some licenses, I have some experience. Obviously, I have some experience with some body weight movements, so chin-ups, dips, push-ups, that type of thing. But I'm making this video, or I'm making this channel to sort of show my progress and what it's like learning some skills, as well as a big part of fitness for me is not just learning skills, but staying in good physical shape, aesthetically. So I want to have, a ripped or at least jacked looking body, as well as being able to do these skills. So having a lean looking physique is important to me as well. So I'm going to be sharing that along the way. Some things to note about me though are I had surgery on my wrists. I don't know how well you can see, but I had scaphoid surgery on both wrists. So it doesn't affect me that much for pulling movements. So for pull-ups and, if I'm going to be learning the front lever, I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. Although I do have some flexibility issues with going, on the curling side, but I have a lot of flexibility issues on the other side. So handstands and planches are going to be very, very difficult for me. I may have to use parallettes, but one of my goals is to increase wrist flexibility. And I think the handstand is probably going to be the first best goal for me to try to achieve. So definitely join me on this journey and see how far we can get. I had shoulder surgery too, but my shoulder is not that bad. It was orthoscopic surgery, so I have very small scars, and I would say my shoulder is, I don't know, over 90% what my other shoulder is. So not a major issue for me. I think I could still get into a planche or front lever type movements in the shoulder area. It's just the wrists that are my weakest link. Right now in my apartment, I can show you some of the stuff that I have. These are the bands I use for shoulder warm-up. I have a chin-up bar here, which can hold my weight. I move these for different types of pull-ups like this. So I do close grip like that. I can do a bit of rotation on them. And then I have dip bars over here, which I can use for pressing as well as pulling. And the height's adjustable, but I typically don't adjust the height on them. And that's the main stuff I have. I also, anyway, you can't see it. There I have some small little dumbbells for a bit of light shoulder work. And then these drawers are full of a lot more bands, tons of bands. I like band work. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be using for my calisthenics journey. So let's get started. I'm going to do a workout right now, and it's not going to be a very hard one, but we're going to start with a warm-up that's going to hopefully help me with my shoulder flexibility, because my shoulders don't really bother me too much, but they're not that flexible, I guess. So the warm-up I'm going to be doing is a warm-up that was created by a YouTuber. If you do a search for calisthenics, he's probably one of the first videos, beginner calisthenics videos on YouTube. I think his name is YV Guo, so it's YVGUO, an Asian guy who's jacked, very ripped, and has a lot of awesome skills like one-handed planches and that type of thing. So I'm going to be following his warm-up. So this is the warm-up right here that I'm going to be doing after the warm-up. The warm-up actually takes me a while. Definitely more than half an hour actually. I should probably shorten it, but I'm doing things slowly, and because I do have wrist issues and my shoulders are tight, and I'm coming from a weight training background, not a calisthenics background, I'm putting a lot of effort into doing a very, very proper warm-up. So you probably can't read everything I wrote there. Very sloppy writing. But shoulder rotations, elbow rotations, wrist rotations, shoulder pass with an elastic band, internal and external rotations, some external mobilization, a little bit of triceps and biceps, and then a little bit more on the wrists as well. And like I said, because I have really bad wrists, I have to focus on them a lot. But the only problem is if I work them a bit too hard, then they tend to get sore for a really, really long time. So they can sometimes be sore for like 2 days if I push the tendons a bit too hard. So I have to kind of go easy on them to some degree while still being very consistent with them. Anyways, so let's get the warm-up started. I'm going to stop the video here and then show you some clips of some of the stuff I'm doing as I'm doing them. I'm going to do some arm circles in both directions. Even doing this, I definitely feel tightness. I should probably do larger circles. I don't know if you can hear that. Man, the shoulder that had surgery is really gritty. I never had elbow issues, and I've never done elbow circles before, but I don't want to develop elbow issues, so I guess we'll do some of these because they're in the warm-up. I guess I've been lucky with the elbows. Not so lucky with the shoulders and the wrists, but elbows have never been an issue for me. But my bench has never been that good either. The most I ever did was 2 plates when I was bulking. Okay, that's probably good for elbows. Next is the wrist. Again, I'm going to have to spend a little more time with this type of movement. I think there's 2 ways to rotate. I don't know how to do that though. That, I don't know. It's all kind of the same to me. Believe it or not, it's a little bit painful. I've got bad wrists, so this is gonna be the journey. Strengthen the wrists. Oh, grindy. You can probably hear that. I'm putting it right close to the microphone. Oh, had surgery. Oh, there you go. You can hear that too. Oh, painful. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Next is going to be these kind of wrist circle things. I don't know why, but I have a tendency. I want to rotate my shoulders like that. I don't know if it's better to do it like that or to keep my everything locked in position. If I'm going to learn static calisthenics, maybe locked is better, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, okay. Next movement in the warm-up are these band pass-throughs for the shoulder. When I do them, I'm going to try to rotate my hand that way. So externally rotate. If you can see. So not great flexibility. You know, I have about that much space. And when I get to that position at the back is where I feel the most tension. I used to do these all the time when I was working as a personal trainer. And I feel like I used to use a strap that didn't have any give to it. And I could do it like that, with like a belt or something. And then pass. Ooh. Ooh, that's painful. So that's. Oh, I feel like that's my anterior shoulder that's tight. I feel that. Ooh. Ooh. Man, okay. I usually do 10 of those. I don't know how many I got there, but less than 10. Feeling tight. Okay. We'll do a couple more. So next is internal rotation. And I used to neglect this because I thought external rotation was the king. Maybe it is. Jeez. But internal rotation, I feel like, is just as important as external. So I do both. I wouldn't say I have pain doing this. But I feel like it's weak. Or I feel like I need to do it. Like I said, I used to always do external. I'm going to do external as well. And I'm going to do a couple sets of that, I think. I feel like my shoulders need the balance of both external and internal. And because we've been taught for so long that, you know, we use the computers too much, we're too hunched, we need to do external rotation. And I used to, you know, I was a personal trainer, so that's all I ever did. And I feel like maybe I was, I don't know, brainwashed by too many people, you know, trying to push the external rotation method or whatever, and I neglected the internal rotation, which now that I'm older, I feel like it's actually quite important to do both. Um, if you're a keyboard warrior and you're hunched, okay, maybe you need to work a lot more on external rotation. But somebody like myself who's been in the fitness game for a pretty long time, I have a lot of experience lifting weights and doing exercises and that type of thing. Maybe somebody like myself, at least I feel, needs to do a little bit more internal rotation. So we're going to do another couple sets of that. But I won't bore you. We'll kill it there. Okay, let's do some external rotations. I don't know if I want to do the same weight. My external rotators are obviously not as strong. So let's see how this feels. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not bad. A little bit of pain. Next exercise out of the warm up. Maybe I'll angle this like that. Hopefully you can see me. External mobilization. So rotating the hand up. This is very similar to the band pass I did earlier. And then pulling in. I don't really feel anything there. I feel it mostly there. So external rotation, internal rotation. Yeah, coming back like that is painful. I definitely feel something like pinching or something. Oh, I'm kind of going by feel. I did less than 10 reps there, I think. And I'm trying not to go too fast. I could do this faster. I feel like there's more benefit to going a little bit more slow and controlled. Let's do one more kind of a holdy thing. Put more tension on the band. Okay. Next, it's just light bicep and tricep. Maybe I'll use this, see how it feels. Hopefully that'll give me enough tension. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, not bad. Let's do that. And then go straight into the, let me see if you can see me. Oh. Hopefully you can see me like that. What's a good way of doing this? Throwing it over. What about like that? It's pretty light. Let's grab it higher maybe. Not the best bands. What if I did that? Again, this is just part of the warm-up. I'm not, well, that's not bad. We'll do a couple more sets of that. But not with you. Okay, we've come to the end of the warm-up, and this is the part I hate the most because it's wrist. And these are the, I think he calls them wrist clocks or something. And this is how I do them. I just rotate my hands around in a circle. If my wrists were more flexible, I would want to keep my hands close together like that. But my wrists are super tight and painful. Oh, I wonder if I can just do that and if it's good enough. Oh my God. So this is the part that I need to do. Because like I said, my first goal is a handstand. And I don't want to use parallettes or blocks or anything like that. I just want to do it with my hands on the floor. Oh. Oh my God. That is fucking painful for me. So this is, like I said, this is where I need to spend more time. Oh. Oh. We'll do some more of those. I forgot there's another wrist warm-up that he does. So this time he keeps the hands in one position and he moves his body around like that. I guess I could go back and forth. So I started doing these warm-ups about 5 days ago. every day. I am hoping if I'm consistent, the pain will go away. But like, I can't do a handstand if I don't have wrist flexibility. Oh. Oh. Okay. So come more with me. Okay. The warm up is done. And it took an hour. Actually, it took an hour. And that's with doing sometimes just one set per exercise, sometimes two, and sometimes up to 3 sets per exercise, depending on how much I felt like I needed to work on it. So shoulders and wrists got a few more sets than elbows and that type of thing. So yeah, that was an hour warm up. I feel like it's almost like a workout, not an intense workout. So it's not like I'm building a ton of muscle or gaining a lot of skills, but just working on my weaknesses, which to me is really important at this stage. So I'm at the beginning of this journey, and I feel like, yeah, I got to work on my shoulders, I got to work on my wrists. And so spending all this time on the damn warm up is important. So now we're going to do some dips. I might do some push ups. So it's going to be a push workout. And again, we're not going to go too crazy, so I don't know if I'm going to do anything weighted. I might add some weight to my ankles for the dips because I have some small ankle weights, but I don't have anything crazy heavy like, like a 20 kilogram or a 45-pound plate or anything like that that I would probably use in the gym. But yeah, so let's do some pressing. I think I might do even some ab roller, and then we'll call it a day. And later on in the day, I might do some stretching. So let's get started with the pressing. So let's move this. Maybe like that would be good. Hopefully you can see me. So let's put these like that. I like to put the dip bars a little bit closer than the feet allow. So there's a little bit of an overlap. Oh, let's move this back a tad. I think you can see me like that. And I might even take off my hoodie. Sorry for the lame outfit today. So we're going to start the pressing with dips. But what I like to do actually is some dip negatives to start off. So let's do that then. Oh. Two. Three. Four. Five. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh. Oh. So, everything kind of feels sore and tight. Not a good feeling. I'm hoping that once I get into the actual pressing, my joints will feel a little better. But I don't know, maybe it's my lack of training, dips, too much time on bench press and dumbbell pressing and machine chest flies and that type of thing. So I skipped dips for a while, and now I'm trying to get into calisthenics. So I need to work on dips, and everything kind of feels tight and sore actually. So I don't know if the warm up was too long. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm gonna try to make sure I'm recovered for my next press workout. So recovery is gonna be important. But for this workout, I'm feeling sore. At least after that first negative set. I think I'll do one more negative set before I actually start with the pressing, just because I'm feeling sore. Okay, I'll pause the video here. Okay, change of angle, and let's do. Sorry, I'm making tea. You can hear the kettle. I thought I should get some caffeine from some tea. So I'm not sure how deep I'm going. I think I'm going deep enough. This video is gonna let me know. Oh, it feels a little better. Ooh. A little bit better than the first set, but still painful. Okay, real dips start next. Okay, let's do our first set of body weight dips. Kind of fast, but I did them. Okay, I put 4 kilo ankle weights on one on each leg, so that's a total of an extra 8 kilos onto the body. Haven't haven't done this in a while. So let's see if I can keep my legs in a good position first of all. Maybe I'll widen that. See how that goes. What? Not bad. I think I got 12 reps. Okay, added some more weight. I got 14 kilos now in my backpack. I don't know how that's gonna feel. Let's try it out. I'm not looking to break any world records here. Like I said, first time doing weighted dips in a very, very long time. Still feel a bit achy in the shoulders. So let's see how many good reps I can do. I think this feels better than weighted ankle weights. I think I got 12 again. Hopefully those reps weren't too bad. Okay, we upped the weight again. Now I've got 20 kilos in the backpack. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully my bag will hold up. It's a cheap backpack. Okay. Let's try this. Too much of a pause at the top there. And we got 11 reps there. All right. Next, we're gonna just do some basic old push-ups. Again, these are exercises I have not focused on in a long time. A lot of machines, barbells, dumbbells. So I don't expect these push-ups to look that good. Again, wrists feel a bit painful, not gonna lie. Let's see if I can get 20 decent push-ups. Oh, wrists. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Serious business because the shirt's off. The workout is coming to an end. Like I said, it's not a crazy workout today. Slowly getting into this calisthenics thing. Playing it safe. Don't want to make my injuries worse. So let's go for another 20. As long as my wrists don't give out. I did 22. Nothing wild. There we have the lunch and dinner. And believe it or not, that is a lot of food. It's 3 chicken breasts and, hold on, put this down. 3 chicken breasts and 2 cups of barley. But when you cook it in the pressure cooker, the barley expands like 6 times its normal size. So calories are not super crazy, believe it or not. But the amount of food I can eat is quite a bit here. So I'm going to try to take about half of it as my post-workout meal. Maybe a little more. It's a lot of food here. How's that looking? Man, I could probably even take more out of that. Let's go with about that. So as you can see, that is a lot of food. Just for fun, let's see how much that weighs with the bowl, but oh, it is. Can you see that? Oh, hard to see. It's 1,000 something. Oh, there we go. 1,039 grams. But the bowl is probably a couple hundred, so anyway, it's about a kilo of food. So anyway, I'm gonna eat that after I do one more set of push-ups. Okay, last set of push-ups here. Different angle, because I was just filming the food. chest pump, 25, and we're done. So, lunch is served right there. So, we are going to eat that right now. Which way does my shirt go? This way. Okay. I'm going to plug the computer in. And let's close the blind a little too. There we go. As they say in Japan, itadakimasu. Not bad. A little bit lacking in flavor. Soy sauce, salt, and like a fish sauce, I guess you could say. Like a risotto. It's all barley. Tastes pretty good. Hot. So, this is the whole workout right here. Not that an eventful workout, but I got done what I need to get done. Made a bit of progress on dips and push-ups. Certainly not my best. At my best, I think I was dipping 2 plates. That was my best. I don't think I went higher than that. So what's that, 40 kilos or 90 pounds? I don't remember how many reps I was doing. Maybe like 5. Definitely not 10. So today I did 1 plate basically, because that's 20 kilos for 11 reps. And that they were not hard reps. So I could probably get back to my best in, not too long of a time is what I'm thinking. So don't know how long that's going to be, but I'm running out of weights here at my apartment. I don't actually have any plates or any anything else besides those small little dumbbells and ankle weights for weight. So I'm probably gonna buy some dumbbells, and that way I can use them for different things. So yeah, running out of weight. Push-ups, meh. 25 reps, definitely not my best. But as you saw, like I wasn't like failing at 25. I just sort of, I had a few more in the tank for sure. I probably could have gone up to, I don't know, maybe even 35. But I'm not pushing things too hard. Shoulders are a little bit glitchy, a little grindy, a little bit achy. Like I said, I just turned 50, so joints are achy. Wrists hurt. So believe it or not, like wrists hurt me in push-ups. But I don't want to use handles because for calisthenics, flat hand pushing is really important. So I'm trying to force myself to do flat hand pushing. But yeah, we'll do a few more push workouts and then hopefully get into some more like planche type work, I guess. Um, so like what do you call it? Like tuck planche push-ups or something like that instead of regular push-ups. But I think my first main goal will be the handstand. So again, that's another thing I need the wrist mobility for. So after lunch, I'm probably going to do maybe a little bit more wrist stretching maybe, or some other light exercise. Like I said, if I overdo it, I tend to have really sore wrists for a couple days, but they're feeling okay right now, so I think I can probably add in a little bit more stretching after lunch. And that's it. I think I'll take tomorrow off completely, maybe do my warm up, so that shoulder mobility type stuff, and then I'll do a pull workout the day after tomorrow. So I'm thinking 3 days a week is what I'm going to do. Sorry, not. It might work out to a little bit more than 3 days a week, because I think I'll do 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. So push, off, pull, off, legs, off, and then start it all again. So anyways, that's that. I'm going to get into this meal right here. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. And just for the record, that was today's simple workout, which took 2 hours actually. So it actually took a pretty long time because that warm up was slow, controlled, and very deliberate, which I think is important at this stage. So if you're making gains, good on you. We can do this. Let's stick with it. Stick with each other together through this. We'll make it through it. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. Have a good one. I lost my remote.